We're at the North Hollywood Regional Library, where this is one of the 6 early voting centers. As you can see in the background, there's the voting booths where people are casting their ballot. We've seen hundreds and hundreds of people here in queue. There is just right there behind the tent, there's people waiting their turn to actually come and vote. What's interesting is that the system here is actually manual, and you have to go through the normal processes. So you come in, provide your documentation to be able to verify it as a voter here in Los Angeles, but also your documents. After you've been verified, you're allowed to go. You're allowed to get a ballot paper and then vote. What's also important to note is that they're not just voting for the presidential candidates, they're also voting for local councillors and and House representatives. So it's a process that's a bit long. Even in the booths, we've seen people spend about 2, 3, 4 minutes in the booth to vote for every representative on the ballot. However, the ballot, I'm told, is computer can be read by the computer, so it's a computer ballot. The computer is able to read your vote after you voted, but the entire system, from voter identification to when you actually cast your ballot on a paper. It's a ballot paper, and then you then vote in the normal ballot box. So it's a normal process, just like our system in Uganda. The difference is that it's a bit faster. Even with the hundreds of people we've seen here who lined up from 8 a.m. this morning, it takes a little faster for them. But of course, several reasons why they are voting early. It's illegal. It's legally allowed here to vote early because there are special interest groups. There's people who have to work on voting day, and other groups of people that must vote early. There is also the mailing system, which also works. But many people are saying here, especially in North Hollywood, that the mailing system wasn't working, so they decided to turn up and vote. And this particular polling station will not be open tomorrow for early voting. So this was the only day they have to vote early. So the reason they've turned out in large numbers. At the back of the library is a park, which allowed the lines or the queue to be a bit longer. And so, I mean, many say should have been turned out into a party. So, maybe there should have been entertainment. Maybe there should have been 1 or 2 people entertaining them, or music provided, because it's taking a bit longer for everyone who's coming to be part of this process. But that's what's happening here. Voting will be closed at 4 p.m. and it's a couple of, maybe an hour or 2. And so the entire system will be shut down. However, I think everyone who's in line and here by 4 p.m. will actually be allowed to vote.